Okay, so one of, if not my favourite film of all time. It's got big feelings, big themes, and even bigger set pieces. This is A Matter of Life and Death. A Matter of Life and Death is a 1946 film written, directed, and produced by Emmerich Pressburger and Michael Powell. They were known within the industry as the Archers. That was the name of their production company that they set up. They were incredible visual storytellers. They used everything they had at their disposal to tell their story in the most visual and cinematic way possible. In this film alone, you get some beautiful, smooth, wide transition shots. You also get some incredible point of view stuff, which again was something that was relatively new in 1946 films. There's also that brilliant scene with the ping pong game between the two leads, where the camera follows the ball from left to right and the dialogue moves with the camera and with the ball. It's great, and it's another one of the great things that shows you what they do with the visual side of storytelling. Even their brilliant use of Technicolor in this film is great. In an almost reverse Wizard of Oz fashion, they keep the otherworldly stuff very black and white, clean, clinical, and I guess sort of heavenly almost. And the down-to-earth stuff that's kind of from our timeline and our point of view is all flooded with amazing Technicolor. This somehow makes it even more relatable, I think, as you're watching the film, and you really buy into it more because of this. And the set pieces on this film are incredible. They range from a very modernistic looking heaven set, which later expands to this huge stadium set, just flooded with clean, bright white light, filled with hundreds of extras from different races, different walks of life. It really goes to show the optimistic sort of feeling from a film that was made in a very new post-World War setting. And that really leads me into my next section, which is just talking about how this film deals with such massive issues and themes. It deals with inclusion, it deals with life, love, death, what we do with our time, how we use that, the best way to do that. It's great. It almost, it fills you with this very warm feeling when you're watching it as the viewer, but also it's a complete visual onslaught because it's just so beautiful and stunning to watch. An interesting fact, actually, talking about the set pieces that I read a few years back, was that the huge escalator set piece, which appears a few times throughout the film, was actually so big and so loud that all of the scenes that you see take place on those, the dialogue had to actually be put in post afterwards because you just couldn't hear the actors over the sound of the set piece moving. What a great thing to have in a film, like that sheer size, that sheer scale, without any CGI. Brilliant. And the casting is brilliant here as well. Both David Nevin and Kim Hunter as the leads, you really do just want them to be happy and to succeed because they're just so convincing. And it's a real testament to their acting. For me, the two standout performances of the film come in the shape of Roger Livesey's character, who admittedly has the best arc, so he's got the most to work with. But just the sheer commitment to the role is exceptional. You really feel like you go on this journey with him through the film. And I think it's important with a film this fantastical to have that sort of a character and that sort of a portrayal. And of course, Marius Goring's amazingly over-the-top, flamboyant portrayal of Conductor 71. He's just charismatic, extremely flamboyant, and very charming to watch. A complete scene stealer, in fact, even to the last frame of the film. There's even a young Richard Attenborough here, just for good measure. In short, there's 100 reasons why you should watch this film. It really is that good. A Matter of Life and Death deals with very real, very big themes at a time when Hollywood really weren't making many films like this at all. It's still today as relevant and as clever to filmmaking as it was upon release in 1946. I give A Matter of Life and Death a solid 10 out of 10. If you haven't seen this and you like film, please go and see this because this is truly a masterclass. It's beautiful from the first to the last frame of the film. If you like what I do, please like, subscribe, and tell me what you think of the film.